maybe why he didn't want to come on the show, because me and Rashad, we questioned his leadership, and it hasn't been showing. So it was just, that was one of the worst performances I've seen from KD. Just overall, just mentally frustrated, really looked like he didn't know how to play basketball. But hats out to the Lakers for not deviating from the game plan and everything, and still sticking with it. So
KD played the worst basketball we've seen because initially he just gave up on what the strategy could be outside of which team's guy is going to show up for the team. LeBron showed up for the Lakers the whole game.
Yeah, I ain't a LeBron fan, but LeBron definitely was balling. KD had a tough time last night, man. He gonna get his buckets, but them 9 assists, man. I mean, them 9 turnovers, that ain't gonna get it.
Luke Kennard stepped up. Rui stepped up. DeAndre Ayton stepped up at certain points.
And he need help.
But you look at KD, it's like
he really
at
a
some
point guard.
You have to show up for your team that you're the guy that's gonna get rid of this little bullshit ass double they're doing. I gotta figure something out. And I don't think he did that. I think he stood there and he waited for his teammates to bail him out, which would give him an excuse of why he's standing there passing the ball from the top.
Yeah, and to your point, like, I'm glad you said that, right? You know the double team coming and you steady inviting it, right? You waiting on it. Now, you know it's coming and you waiting on it. No, if they double team, who you go attack?
You got to attack big.
The lesser of the two, of one of the two is
I definitely wasn't expecting them to be down 2-0.
At you if it wasn't, right?
Especially with no Luka or no Austin Reaves.
Right? Get to your strong.
They got to come on with it.
You know you're trying to get right, right? Get right. You backing up. They prove to you they're not going to stop coming.
Nope.
You backing up, they keep coming forward, right? That's how you had 9 turnovers.
He's trying to look like he's trying to trust into the team in the coach's the coach's strategy, right?
That ain't what got you the 4th seed.
And it's not. And you look at the dynamic between him and Ime, don't look like they on the same accord based on KD's literally saying, I'm doing what you telling me to do. I'm inviting the double team.
Man, they gonna get sweep if they don't tighten up.
Tell them to make plays.
Well, Tyrese taking 14
I'm
shots.
glad I ain't put no money on it.
Reed Shepard taking 20 shots. Tyrese took 14 this game. Like it's
still fool's gold to me with the Lakers, though. I mean, I still feel like this situation, the way they play this team, makes them look good. With or without Luka, they look great against Houston because Houston still ain't figured out how to fucking play against this bullshit zone with this bullshit ass double team that should not be. It shouldn't be effective. It should not be against a good NBA team. But I guess the Houston Rockets aren't as good as, like I said, they're going to lose that game with or without KD because they just ain't got it. They just ain't got it, and it looks like that. Don't look like Ime's coaching the team.
I'm expecting them to come out and win Game 3. If they don't win Game 3, they done for.
And again, to Brandon's point, KD has shown something that he hasn't shown in a long time, is him not being able to handle this moment. Without a number 2, without a number 3, KD, we're all looking at.
Although, if you remember him in Brooklyn against the Celtics, he was a disaster. They got swept.
I think he got a number 2. He really just need a point guard.
He goes to
Sengun, I don't know what he got going on in these playoffs, though. He got to tighten up.
I don't know. He also was back-to-back Finals MVPs, but he's surrounded by Steph and Clay and Draymond, and he did not have to your point, lead the basketball team.
Yeah, they made it easy for him over there.
Right? And I'm with you guys. I have questioned Kevin's leadership. He always just says, I just want to hoop. He doesn't want to lead. And now they're up against a team that doesn't have much of a backbone because, remember, I think it was a big deal in February, even though it was never proven, about this latest burner account that Kevin had. And I don't know, it's reported, speculated, but it sure sounded like Kevin, and he's blasting the hell out of Jabari Smith.
I think it was Kevin. He ain't gonna say.
I'm not gonna say out loud.
You better not say.
I know, but that's a bad. This is just like not suitable for anywhere.
We're on the dark side of YouTube.
Okay, I understand.
Dark web.
But it's like a word. It's a line.
Don't cross that line.
Okay. But then he's blasting Şengün, saying he can't shoot and he can't defend, and it sounded like Kevin, and I think they thought it was Kevin, and Kevin tried to dismiss it as just a bunch of Twitter nonsense. That's what he called it, Twitter nonsense. No, I don't know, man, because that team last night looked like it had no backbone to me, like it's got no real fight in it. And I like Ime a lot. I really do. And he's the toughest guy on that team, but he can't play. He's got you in him, you know, like he's a fighter. He that one night, a couple of years back, he wanted to fight LeBron during the game. He said, you want to come over here and discuss it with me?
LeBron don't want no smoke.
Okay.
want Bron.
Maybe.
Did
I don't
call
know.
LeBron a B word, though.
So what does this say? If Houston can't get out of this first round, this is another playoff series that Kevin Durant hasn't been able to get past the second round since Golden State.
That is true.
You know, I know we
needs some
talk
help
about a
out
lot
there.
of players. You know, we talk about
Gonna have a
Russell,
hard
talk about
time
James,
over there
talk
with
about
no
other
point
guys.
guard.
You know, since the Golden State Warriors, you know,
He had a team over there in Golden State, so we really can't compare.
we don't. You know,
So should I add the image of KD in the backpack with Draymond
Nope.
on Steph Curry's back?
No,
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 No.
no, because he was MVP before that.
no.
He was already him.
Well, he
before
didn't
that.
win a championship before that.
No,
Yeah, but he was
not
him, though,
because
before
of-
that, though.
See, this is my thing. Like, it's not
Kevin Durant is him.
effort, right?
He a true hooper.
You go out and you compete, but to Brandon's point, right? So what's next, right? So where do we go
Just
from
want to
here?
buy, put some people around him.
Me and Rashad was saying it. Now you have to look in that mirror like, was it a mistake of trading Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks, right? We never got.
They should have tried to keep Jalen Green.
Right.
They need another score over there.
right?
Jump ship right away.
You jumped out. Hey,
That's true.
you saw a crack in the bitch and said, hey, yeah, well, no, we can seal that.
With this.
Yeah, with this we can seal that.
Oh, yeah, we could definitely
You
get this.
life, fucking everything overboard. Life is abandoned. Like, no, that ain't the move right now. We don't think. But now you're here. So what now?
So let's talk a little bit more about KD. Obviously, left much to be desired in his Rockets playoff debut. Like we mentioned, took just 12 shots in the game. He's 7 for 12 from the field. Just 1 for 5.
If Luka and Austin Reed come back before the series over,
Make 9 turnovers, tied for the most.
they ain't got no
in his
chance,
playoff
man.
career.
They
But after the game,
fried.
Durant had this to say about his performance.
Felt good. Glad to be back out there playing high pressure moments. But yeah, bad game for me tonight. I mean, they start doubling me from possession 1, man. Like, I think I got to be better at not putting my teammates in bad positions when I swing that ball. Sometimes I could beat the double.
Yeah, you got to trust the teammates, KD. But them niggas also need to cut to the basket. They need to be
After the
active.
ball, we can get offensive rebound. So I'm trying to make passes. I'm trying to make the correct, swing the ball sometimes, but I feel like I got to shoot more of those and put my teammates in better position.
So let's give, like you mentioned, Durant struggled in his post-Warriors career. Has now lost 7 straight playoff games. I think 2 to the Nuggets in 2023, got swept by the Wolves.
That ain't a good look.
And now, his first game back with Houston. So what has KD shown you as of late, and what did he show you in this playoff debut with the Rockets?
That he need help.
It's just, I've been closely watching Kevin. I've gone back and forth with him on social media many times. But since he entered the league, I was a big fan of his when he was at Texas. Defended him. Everybody said he was too skinny, couldn't bench press one time. Like he doesn't have enough strength.
He damn sure need to hit the weight room.
He's 7 feet tall, and he shoots it up here, and he's going to be unstoppable. And at times, many times, he has been. But he is the weirdest